Ho, 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 and hello, all you crypto faithful. Altcoins have done decently well today. Those that lost a lot are are bouncing back. But today we're going to talk about a new development. A new temporary SEC chairman has been appointed. So he's temporary. The Biden administration will appoint their own SEC chairman. Gary Gensler is on that short list, by the way, so read up about him if you haven't. But they appointed a new SEC chairman, and we're going to actually talk about why this XRP case is actually worse than the EOS and Ken case. And it's not likely they'll come to the same resolution. So let's talk about the SEC chairman first. So this is a temporary chairman. Basically, he's called Roy, who has been a commissioner since 2018. So he was one of the current commissioners. And he would run the agency which oversees public companies, brokers, Wall Street banks, investment funds until President-elect Joe Biden announces a new chair after his administration takes over January 20th. So he's at least the temporary chairman for the next month. Biden will definitely appoint a new chairman, but he is he is going to handle the case until then. So he is reportedly much more pro crypto than Jay Clayton. Reportedly, he's one of the most crypto-friendly SEC commissioners who is a supporter of regulating cryptocurrencies. So it's like, he's crypto-friendly, but he is very much in favor of, hey, let's regulate the heck out of cryptocurrency. So it's like both good and bad. Now, Jake Chervinsky, who is actually like a digital assets lawyer, says it's extremely unlikely that changes in SEC leadership will have any impact on the Ripple case. So whoever's commissioner does not really have any impact on the Ripple case. Given Hester Pierce's conspicuous silence, I guess the vote was unanimous in favor of the filing. So even Crypto Mom was actually in favor of filing the lawsuit. So pretty much, Jake Chervinsky is saying that everyone in the SEC was actually in favor of filing the lawsuit. Regardless, the case is being prosecuted by enforcement lawyers who are here to stay. So the enforcement lawyers are not going to change. Whoever's head of the SEC probably isn't going to have too much to say about this until they really start fighting and until the real ruling comes out. So will this affect the XRP case? No, it will not. But will he be more friendly, at least in the month that he actually has, towards other cryptos? Yes. So if you are in those other cryptos, you might get some relief because he's not going to be like Jay Clayton and sue everyone. At least, hopefully not. So, but I don't think he's actually going to affect the SEC case against Ripple. So that's that. Now, we have someone else actually chiming in on this. I think he's kind of on the legal side too. So essentially he's like, if you are a casual observer and are a bit unclear why XRP case is worse for Ripple than cases against EOS, Ken, and others were, here's a quick summary. So unlike Ken and EOS, where the SEC alleged securities violations were just at the point of sale, the SEC is alleging here that XRP is still in violation of securities law present today. So, like I said, EOS, they were mainly complaining about the ERC20 tokens. I didn't know about Ken, but I guess they were complaining about the ERC20 Ken tokens as well. By the time the SEC sued EOS and Ken, neither of those entities were actually using the ERC20 tokens anymore. So they were like, for Ken and EOS, they were alleging securities violations of the past, but the current coins were no longer securities. For if you actually read the SEC complaint against XRP, they are saying that the alleged XRP is still a violation of securities laws. This means they believe it is currently a security, hence the exchange reactions. They've got multiple document points of proof of centralization. Now you can argue back and forth, is it centralization of supply or centralization of validators, which it isn't. There's still multiple complaints of centralization, acknowledge of security issues, and selling practices in writing. There is no room to plead innocence. There is no room to plead ignorance or stupidity here. They've personally named the executives liable, which they didn't do. I don't think they did in the EOS or Ken case, which the SEC does when they go for a kill shot. So for Ken and EOS, they were only going for maybe like a leg shot or a scatter shot. For XRP, they're going for a headshot. So this is much more common in fraud action than general securities action. So they're almost treating the XRP case more like a fraud case than a securities action. There is an American entity at fault, falling solely under the SEC jurisdiction. No questions about it. So Ripple is an American entity. EOS got lucky with the settlement and ambiguity and the fact it was no longer found to be a security. Same with Ken. So like I said, both EOS and Ken They were complaining about the ERC20 tokens, where the SEC is saying XRP is still a security. On both the EOS and the Kin case, they were like, they were a security, and we're suing them for when they were a security. But now for XRP, they're like, they are a security right now. So like projects like Unicoin Gold, however, were dealt fatal blows. So like he's kind of, I don't even know what the hell Unicoin Gold actually was, but obviously the XRP, like the SEC sunk it, as well as ShipChain. They torpedoed that one. So the shot the SEC lined up here is way worse than EOS or Kin. So I would not expect an EOS or Kin-like settlement. And the other thing is, exchanges that aren't broker-dealers, this is Adam Cochran, exchanges that aren't broker-dealers and have any U.S. exposure at all now need to delist XRP until the case is settled. I'm guessing Coinbase could be like a broker-dealer. Same with purchasing agents, and that's why Bitwise actually let go of XRP. Trade desks and funds. It's death by 1,000 cuts. And furthermore, he says the case will likely drag out for 2 years before there's clarity. Crypto projects have a chance to settle and resolve. The SEC thinks they were only previously centralized. The SEC still thinks that XRP is centralized, so therefore the court case will drag out a couple of years. And that's why I'm not really buying anything right now. I don't want to go through a roller coaster of 2 years, and there's much better coins to buy right now. So that is what he's actually saying right now. Now XRP, in terms of validation, like in terms of validators, it is decentralized. I think he's being disingenuous there, but in terms of supply, they're definitely centralized. So that is kind of what we have for today. The XRP case is way worse than the Kin and EOS case. I don't think there's really too much of a settlement here. And the key difference is, like for Kin and EOS, they said like when they sold years ago, it was a security, and now it's not anymore. Whereas with XRP, they're like, hey, you're still a security. So there is very little settlement room here. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.